Hello, everyone. My name is Goji04, and I'm here to talk to you. Y'all ever heard of a game called Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, if you have heard of it, then you probably know that the sequel has come out. I have seen both Markiplier play it, and I know PewDiePie is playing it. The demo's out, so you might as well go try it. Even if you didn't like the first one, and I know some of you thought it was kind of a dumb, simple game, where you're just sitting there and you're watching cameras. But the thing was that it was a horrifying experience made on an indie level. Like, it was super cheap and indie and DIY. I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't Resident Evil, it wasn't Fear. I mean, it wasn't this guy who had a ton of money who made it. So, anyway, it's pretty cool for what he did, and the sequel really just expands on it. My only worry is that now he's going to try and churn out more sequels. And I really think he's gonna. I mean, from what I've seen of FNAF 2, I don't know how much more he can go with it. I feel like he could really ruin the whole thing by making more sequels. I don't know if we need a Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Like, what else would you do? You'd really have to. You have to just change it completely. I think what he could do, though, is do kind of like DLC expansion pack thingies where it's like special nights or something, like, I don't know, the Bite of 87, for those of you who know what that is. Like, maybe that event when it happened, or like a Christmas night, or a Halloween special night, and then, so there's like a Santa Claus Freddy you have to deal with, and then there maybe there's like, on Halloween night, they're all like different monster characters. You could do these little like expansion packs that only come with like 2 to 3 nights each. And maybe add some more characters. I think he could do something like that. That'd be great. But a whole new FNAF 3, I don't really where else would you go with it? He said adding little things would be great, but I think he needs to. If he's not going to do little side things, he just needs to move on to his next thing. So, but good for him. Also, I just recently saw Big Hero 6, and I'm about to lay down the SmackDown review for you. Big Hero 6, if you don't know what that is, it's a new animated movie from Marvel and Disney, from Walt Disney Animation Studios. Yes, it's a little confusing because they, like Pixar, make 3D animated films, but they are not Pixar, but they still do films for Disney, and so does Pixar, and it's like, what? Anyway, Walt Disney Animation Studios did Frozen, and they did Tangled, and now they're doing a Marvel animated film, kind of one of the first from Disney. And so, since it's a Marvel animated film, if you don't know about the team, Big Hero 6, it's kind of a superhero film, and that's really what I walked in expecting, and it's really what I got. I mean, it was fun, it was adventurous. You got Hero, the main character. He's trying to stop this bad guy that, spoiler alert, killed his brother, and he has a robot called Baymax, and they try and go after him. So yeah, it's kind of a simple superhero movie, young awkward kid or whatever, except that there's a team, these cool friends that were his brother's friends. Because the kid is super smart. He's 13, but he's going to college. When you first meet out, he's kind of rebellious. He's super genius, but he uses his tech to build bots and fight in underground little bot fighting tournaments. But his brother wants him to go into academia, so I thought that was kind of cool. Instead of the usual awkward, dorky, nerdy guy, Hero has kind of a rebellious side to it. He's kind of he's feisty, which I really liked. You don't usually see that. As for the rest of the film, I mean, it was good. It was, like I said, it was fun. It was just, it wasn't really anything new. It was kind of what you'd expect in a superhero movie, He's trying to stop the bad guy, has emotional moment, mourns over the person he lost. I mean, feels guilty the whole time. Like, seriously, we've seen Spider-Man, we've seen Batman. Like, it's kind of, those laid the foundations for it. It kind of just follows all those cliches. So it's a little bit predictable. It was pretty predictable. I wasn't really surprised by any of it. There were a few twists and turns I liked. My only thing is, I do wish the other members of the team, because it is called Big Hero 6, it's Hero, Baymax, and then the other 4 members of the college students that he meets. But the only other one besides Baymax and Hero that you really get to know is Fred, who, for all you kaiju fans out there, you probably fell in love with him because he's like a comic book nerd and giant monster, lover. Like, his suit that Hero builds him is a monster suit with a flamethrower. He's basically like me, you know, he's a kaiju fan. It's pretty hilarious. And we get to know him really well. And I thought that was cool, but then there's like the two other girls and this other character who's got these cool laser swords, and I really wish we could have gotten to know them better. Especially because, you know, there's really no other like female characters in the movie besides the aunt. Not to get on a feminist trip or anything here, but it would have been nice to get to know the female characters a little more, you know, just saying, especially because it's so male dominated. So I was, and the two female characters were cool because one was kind of like a sciencey but really very, very social butterfly kind of girl, and the other was kind of more tough as nails, kind of badass, which I like both of those. One wasn't like, they weren't super obnoxious, they were cool. And then there was the other guy too with the laser hands. He was funny. I wish we could have gotten to know these characters better. They're very much supporting characters. They really could have been a lot of stronger characters of them, kind of in general. I feel like Hero and his brother's relationship was really well done, and Hero and Baymax's relationship was really well done. That was kind of it. I didn't care for his aunt. I don't really know why she was in this movie. Because it's not like the Aunt May thing from Peter Parker, thank God, because I thought Aunt May was annoying, but I was just sitting there like, why is the aunt important? She has like maybe a few funny moments. It's not really there. Once the action starts and they become the team, she doesn't even show up anymore, so I'm like, why? The main villain is, I don't know, he has a motivation, but like, it's not super well explained, and it feels kind of thrown in, the tech and what the event that happens that makes him mad and all the stuff surrounding it. I mean, it's cool, but when you really think about it, it's a little random and it doesn't really fit too well into the story. You just have to see for yourself. How to Train Your Dragon 2 was probably better. In fact, it felt a lot like How to Train Your Dragon. It was a boy and his robot this time. But yeah, How to Train Your Dragon 2, that was a great film. Hell, I'm even a sucker for Shrek 2. I really like Puss in Boots, the movie. That was good. Kung Fu Panda 2. I'm not trying to say that animated movies can't be deep at all. That's what I'm saying. Like, Big Hero 6 was not the deepest animated film. Hell, Toy Story 3. I don't know why even Toy Story in general, Pixar. I mean, it's not on that level. Like, don't walk into there expecting Toy Story 3 or something like that. You know, something Pixar. It's fun, it's a Marvel, it's a superhero movie, but it's 3D anime. Anyway, I think that's about it for this vlog. Yeah, go check out FNAF 2, if you know what that is. And go see Big Hero 6. Oh, also, I will see Interstellar soon, and I will review that. Speaking of space, I don't know if y'all heard, them European Space Agency landed on a comet today. Pretty cool stuff, go check it out. Alright, goodbye everybody. Bye!
Today's a good day to die.